Okay. So by the time everyone comes, just solve this question, which is visible to you. So today's topic is data interpretation. But before we start with that topic, uh, try and solve this question. This question can be solved by using Venn diagram. Okay. Anyone with the answer for this question? 31 by. Okay. Yogiraj, is there any typing mistake? Think. Can the answer be 31 by 30? 2 by 3? Okay. Again, think. Yogiraj, your answer is wrong for sure because first of all, you have the numerator greater than the denominator. That means the probability is greater than 1, which is not possible. Okay, so Mohammed has got it as 14 by 15. Okay, uh, check again, everyone. Okay, so Rohan and Prasanraj both are getting 2 by 3. So let's see. Now, first of all, let's understand the mistake which Yogiraj has done. Okay, so total numbers are 1 to 300, that is total 300 numbers are there. So divisible by 2, there are 300 upon 2, you will get it as 150. Divisible by 3, you get 100. And divisible by, sorry, divisible by 5, you get 60. Okay, so this addition comes out as 310. And so favorable outcomes 310 upon 300. But this is wrong. Okay, now why is this wrong? Because 235 सिर्फ आपने individual निकाले है, there will be many common values as well. Okay, so that's what you need to find out first. Okay, so this is wrong. Okay, Amey has got the answer as well. Okay, so let's see who is correct amongst everyone. Okay, now you can do this by a simple Venn diagram. Okay, now Venn diagram can be something like this. Okay, we have seen it in yesterday's one of the question. Okay, so now divisible by 2. अगर यहाँ पे लिखा डिविजिबल बाय 3 यहाँ पे लिखा एंड डिविजिबल बाय 5 यहाँ पे लिखा, तो अभी जो हमने नंबर्स लिखे थे दोज कैन बी रिटन आउटसाइड। ओके, सो इसका मतलब ये पूरे सर्कल की, मतलब ए, डी, एफ एंड आर, ये चारों नंबर्स की टोटल 150 होनी चाहिए। सिमिलरली डिविजिबल बाय 3, so that numbers are 100, so इसका मतलब D, B, E and R, ये चार नंबर्स की टोटल 100 होनी चाहिए। एंड सिमिलरली डिविजिबल बाय 5, ओके, ये नंबर्स है 60। ओके, इसका मतलब है F, R, E एंड C, ये चार नंबर्स की टोटल होनी चाहिए 60। ओके, so now how you can do it is very simple. Let's see. नाउ फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल 2, 3, 5, सो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट नंबर्स कौन कौन से है, यू कैन कीप इन माइंड दिस 2, 3, 5। देन व्हाट इज द एलसीएम ऑफ 2 and 3? It is 6. LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. LCM of 2 and 5 is 10. And LCM of 2, 3, 5, okay, that is 30. Okay, so this will help you. ओके, सो 2 का हमने निकाला है 150, 3 का 100, 5 का 60, 6 का ये आएगा, 15 का 20 आएगा,
20,
10 का
30
आएगा एंड 30 का
10.
perfect. Okay, I guess everyone has understood until this part. Okay, now let's keep the values. Okay, so यहाँ पे r की वैल्यू क्या होगी? Can you tell me the value of r in the Venn diagram?
10.
r की वैल्यू होगी 10। परफेक्ट, सो r की वैल्यू 10 आ गई। कैन यू टेल मी द वैल्यू ऑफ d?
40.
एवरीवन, इज इट 40 और इज इट 50? 50। ओके, d की वैल्यू, ओके एवरीवन, श्रेयस, शुभम, रोहन, योगीराज, पे अटेंशन, इट शुड बी, d वैल्यू शुड बी 40। नाउ व्हाई शुड इट बी 40? बिकॉज ये जो है 6 डिविजिबल बाय 6, दैट इज 50। नाउ 2 and 3 में कॉमन कौन कौन सा एरिया है? इट इज बोथ D and R। ओके, सो देयरफॉर D and R की एडिशन शुड बी 50। R की वैल्यू ऑलरेडी 10 पता है, सो देयरफॉर D वैल्यू बिकम्स 40। ओके, इज इट क्लियर? ऑलवेज रिमेंबर
Yes.
दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। नाउ कैन यू टेल मी द वैल्यू ऑफ E?
He is 10.
वैल्यू क्या आएगा? 10, 10 और 20 और एनी अदर वैल्यू?
10.
10। Okay, correct. Now why 10? Because this is the intersection of 3 and 5, that means 15, जिसका intersection होगा 20, उसमें से 10 already R value पता है, therefore this value becomes 10 E। and what is the value of F?
Is 20.
F value is 20. Okay, now F value is 20. Okay, now what is the value of A?
80.
A is 80. What is the value of B?
40.
40. And what is the value of
20.
C? 20.
20.
Okay, have you understood, everyone? Okay, very critical part. We hadn't solved such a question yesterday, that's why I'm taking this one. I hope everyone has understood.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on. So now हमें निकालना क्या है? The selected numbers is divisible by 2, 3 और 5. So basically ये सारे numbers का addition निकालना है, A, B, C, D, E, F and R. Okay, so now how to do it? It's very simple. आपको ये ऑलरेडी पता है कि इस सर्कल की टोटल 150 है. ओके, सो 150 कीप इन माइंड. सो इस सर्कल में ये सारा हो गया है. सो यू ओनली नीड बी, ई एंड सी. सो बी वैल्यू इज 40, E value is 10 and C value is 20. Okay, so the addition comes out to be how much? 220. Okay, so 220 upon 300, zeros get cancelled out. So the ratio becomes 11 upon 50.
15.
Okay, I'll explain the Venn diagram again. So had anyone got this answer? Okay, very good. I guess I saw someone. Shreyas Garud had got this answer. Okay. So I'll explain this question again. Okay. For the time being, I'll explain it once again. But first, write down ये पूरा टेबल लिख लो, ये सारे values. We will require this thing. I'll show it in a new screen itself. Okay, so I'm starting afresh. This is very important, very easy topic. Okay, so this circle represents 2, this circle represents 3, and this circle represents 5. Okay, so you have 150, 100, and 60. Sir, we can also do this for the first 30 numbers only. I did it that way. Okay, so you did it for only 30 numbers and then expanded it. Is that correct? Okay, cool. So that also works, but it won't work every time, I guess so. So we'll just understand this part once again. So ये जो हमारा 150, 100 and 60 आया है. So basically this is 150 should be the addition of this circle. 100 should be the addition of this circle and 60 should be the addition of this circle. Okay. Now the central, this part which is common to all three circles would be basically LCM of 2, 3, 5. Numbers which are divisible by 2, 3 and 5 all, because that area is common to all three circles. So LCM of 2, 3, 5 is 30. Okay. So 300 divided by 30, the answer is 10. Okay. So that's what we write down over here. So 10 numbers are common to all 2, 3 and 5, starting with 30, then 60, 90 and so on until 300. Okay. So this is for the central region. Now ये जो region है, now this area, total area along with 10 is basically common between 2 and 3. LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So 300 upon 6, we have 50 such numbers. But out of 50, 10 is already counted in the center. Okay. You can see जो numbers हमने पहले लिखे थे 30, 60, 90 and so on. You can see all these numbers are also divisible by 6. वो already counted है. So 10 हमने यहाँ पे लिखा. So 50 minus 10, we write down 40 over here. Okay. Next part, ये दो circles है 2 and 5. LCM is 10. So 300 upon 10, you have 30 numbers. Out of that, 10 are already written in the center. So यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 30 minus 10, 20. Okay. Similarly, ये दो सर्कल है, उसका एलसीएम है 15. So 300 upon 15, you will get it as 20. Out of 20 again, 10 we have written down in the center. So यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 10. Okay. I hope it's clear to everyone. This is very important and very simple as well. Okay. Now ये values कैसे निकाले? This individual values. Very simple. 150 पूरे सर्कल की टोटल होनी चाहिए, ये वाले. We have it already 40 plus 10, 50 plus 20, 70. So 150 minus 70, you have 80 over here. Okay. Next part, इस सर्कल की टोटल 100 होनी चाहिए, उसमें से 60 यहाँ पे आ गया है. So 40 comes over here. इस सर्कल की टोटल 60 होनी चाहिए, उसमें से 40 ऑलरेडी लिखा है. So 20 comes over here. Okay, so basically now we have to add all these numbers individually, 80, 40, 20, and these common numbers as well. Okay, so that addition comes out as 220, and the total numbers available are 300. So zeros get cancelled out. You can reduce it to 11 by 50. Okay, so in this way you can get the answer. Okay, now perfect. That's what okay, that's the next trick, next method which can be used. So Yogiraj has almost given the method. Okay, so now coming back to this thing. Okay, so now just Venn diagram method एक है, and the other method is, if you know all the values like this thing, what you can do is 150 plus 100 plus 60 minus 50 minus 20 minus 30 and then plus 10. Okay, that would be the answer. Correct, Yash. Plus 10 should be done. Perfect. So last part would be plus 10. Okay, so this is the other method. This is the set theory concept. Okay, now how do we get this? The concept is A union B union C is equal to A plus B plus C minus A intersection B minus A intersection C minus B intersection C plus A intersection B intersection C. Okay, so by using this concept of set theory, we can get the answer as well. So instead of Venn diagram, you can also use this formula, this concept. For this particular question, that seems to be faster, but many times Venn diagram is useful as well. Okay. Now in the same question, आपको और एक सवाल भी पूछा जा सकता है. How many numbers are not divisible by 5? Okay, can you tell me how many numbers are not divisible by 5? 240 or 120? Okay, Okay, pay attention. The correct answer will be 240. Okay, now why would it be 240? Because total numbers हमारे पास कितने हैं? Total numbers 300 है, from 1 to 300, and out of that only 60 numbers are divisible by 50. तो बाकी सारे numbers are not divisible by 5, sorry, not 50. So therefore the answer will be 240. Correct. Now, can you tell me how many numbers are divisible by 2 or 3 but not 5?
160.
Okay, 160. Adil, आपका 250, that would be wrong. You have added 150 plus 100. That would be wrong. Correct answer will be 160. Okay. Now, why 160? Basically because the addition would be of 80, this 40, and this 40. Okay, so that the answer would be 160. Now ये but not 5 अगर नहीं होता तो आंसर क्या आता? How many numbers are divisible by
200.
2 or 3? The answer would be
200.
200. Okay, Akanksha, Siddhant, be careful. यहाँ पे इंटरसेक्शन में 50 लोग हैं. This part. That would be common. These 50 people. So that will have to be subtracted. Okay, so basically आपको 2 और 3 के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? ये पूरा सर्कल which is 150 and outside of this circle 3 वाले कितने हैं? ये 40 है and ये 10 है. So therefore the addition would be 200. Okay, I hope you remember this and don't make mistakes in the actual exam. Okay, so remember this. Now, how many numbers are divisible by 2 and 3 and 5? 10. Correct. 2 and 3 and 5 मतलब जो central region था which is common. Okay, so that would be your answer. Okay, one last thing and then we'll move on to the next topic. How many numbers are divisible by 3 and 5 but not 2? 3 and 5 but not 2. Okay, everyone pay attention to the wording. Wording is very important. The answer would be 10 over here. Okay, पूछा क्या है आपको? 3 and 5. And है, and मतलब intersection. Okay, so 3 and 5 intersection अगर होता तो answer should have been 20. But आगे आपको दिया है but not 2. So therefore ये जो central region का है वो भी cancel out हो जाता है. So therefore answer will be only 10. Okay, correct. So pay attention to the wording. That is very important. Okay. Now I'll just help you remember this thing. Whenever you are filling up a Venn diagram, अगर आपको सारा डेटा पता है तो the first thing you should fill up is this thing. Okay. This should be the first step. This should be the second, and this should be the third. Okay, that will help you in minimizing your mistakes. Now, whenever the wording is only, okay, so for example, हमने एक परसों भी एक पेपर एग्जाम्पल लिया था, टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया, हिंदू, and let's say Telegraph. Okay, so if you are given that 30 people read only Times of India, okay, if I say 30 people read only Times of India, where should it be? I am showing you two options. Should it be over here or should it be over here? Should it be outside the circle or inside the circle? Inside. Perfect. Always remember whenever it is only wording है तो वो inside होगा. Now there could be another data as well, that 100 people read Hindu. Now 100 people read Hindu. This would be inside or outside? Outside. Perfect.
outside.
करेक्ट. सो इसका मतलब क्या है? तो ये जो पूरा सर्कल है हिंदू का, अंदर के जो सारे पार्ट्स है उसकी एडिशन 100 होनी चाहिए. ओके, सो रिमेंबर दिस थिंग एंड you will never make mistakes in these kind of questions. Okay. So this is about it for set theory or Venn diagram concept. Okay. I'll just give you one question. Try to solve it so that we'll just be careful for these kind of questions. Okay, try and solve this one. Okay, in this Venn diagram, which is the first number which you will fill? 9. Perfect. Okay, so 9 would be over here. Now, Pepsi and Dew, you have 20 guests. Okay, so middle is 9, and what would be the value above 9? 20.
11.
20 is wrong. It should be
11.
11. Okay, ओके 20 माइनस 9 करेंगे तो हमारा 11 आएगा. ओके, सिमिलरली व्हाट वुड बी ओवर हियर? ड्यू एंड स्प्राइट
14.
का, ड्यू एंड स्प्राइट का कितना आ रहा है? ओके 23. 23 माइनस 9 वुड बी 14. एंड व्हाट वुड बी एट द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट?
12.
12. ओके, करेक्ट. सो दिस इज द मोस्ट क्रिटिकल पार्ट. आसान है लेकिन बहुत लोग यहाँ पे मिस्टेक्स करते हैं. Okay, so I don't want any one of you to make this mistake in the actual exam now. Okay, so now let's assume that this is A, B, and C. Okay, okay, now can you tell me how many bottles were consumed by all the people together? Now just assume that everyone has at least one drink. So how many total bottles consumed? Okay, now this part is tricky. I'll just tell you how do we get the total bottles. ओके, नाउ ये सारे नंबर्स का एडिशन 278 होगा. आई गेस एवरीवन एग्रीज बिकॉज देयर आर टोटल 278 पीपल. सो इनसाइड ऑल नंबर्स इन दीज सर्कल्स द एडिशन वुड बी 278. नाउ ये जो 11, 12 एंड 14 है, दोज पीपल आर गोइंग टू ड्रिंक 2 bottles, राइट? उसमें से 1 बॉटल उनकी ऑलरेडी काउंट हो चुकी है इस 278 में. So to count the second bottle, we will have to add them up. So 278 plus 11 plus 12 plus 14 plus. Okay. Now ये जो बीच के 9 लोग हैं, उनकी एक एक बॉटल तो काउंट हो चुकी है, लेकिन वो और दो दो बॉटल्स पीने वाले हैं. इसका मतलब 9 2 जा 18. Okay. So total bottles come out to be 333. Because we want the total number of bottles. Now if you see यहाँ पे क्या दिया है, it is also known that there were equal number of bottles of each kind. Okay, so we don't know the exact number of bottles of each kind. So what we are going to do is we find the total number of bottles and then we divide it by 3. Okay, so therefore Rohan, I told you that it's not mentioned. So I told you to assume for this particular question that assume that everyone is having at least one drink. Okay, ठीक है. So 333 total bottles है, upon 3 करेंगे तो individual 111 bottles आएंगे. Okay, So now you can easily find the values of A, B, and C. What would be the values? Find the values of A, B, and C.
It's 79, 77, and 76.
79, 77, and 76. Okay, correct. 79, 77, and 76. Perfect. Okay. I guess everyone has understood how we got ABC values. How did we get 18? Okay. I'll just tell you how we got 18. Now 18 is because of the central people, 9. Okay. So 9 people are going to drink 3 bottles. That means 9 threes are 27. उसमें से 9 already count हो चुके हैं in this 278. So 278 minus 9 we get 27 minus 9 we get 18. Okay, so in this way we got ABC. So basically problem हमारा solved है. So we just focus on the questions now. So what would be the answer for the first one? Two 32, correct. So answer would be 232. Perfect. Ajay, your third answer is wrong. Check. So पहले का क्या आएगा? How many guests took only one bottle drink? So इसका basically आ जाएगा A plus B plus C, which is 232. Now, how many guests enjoyed Dew or Sprite but not Pepsi? Okay, Dew or Sprite. Okay, so Dew or Sprite मतलब आएगा आपका B plus C plus 14. Okay, so answer is 167. Pay attention to the wording or Sprite है. And now in the last question, how many guests enjoyed Pepsi and Dew? Pepsi and Dew में common ये region है. Basically उसका आंसर 20 आएगा, लेकिन but not Sprite दिया हुआ है. Okay, so therefore इसका आंसर आ जाएगा 11. Perfect. Okay, I guess everyone uh, saw the concept. You will understand it with practice. Try and solve these questions as much as possible. Okay. Most important thing, as we saw, start with this most central region. That is यहाँ पे जो 9 था. उसके बाद 11, 12 and 14 ये वाला mistake होता है. So don't make these mistakes and you are good to go for these kind of questions. Okay. Okay. So now we will move on to the actual today's topic, which is data interpretation. Okay, so data interpretation is most of the times a topic, subtopic in logical reasoning. Okay, so you will be given a data and you have to solve based on those two or on the data which is given. Now, the two most important topics in data interpretation are average and percentage. ओके क्योंकि ऑलमोस्ट सारे क्वेश्चंस जो आपके डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन के आते हैं दे आर डिपेंडेंट ऑन these two topics. Okay, now the most important concept, what is the formula for percentage change? Can you tell me what is the formula for percentage change?
Change in value upon total value into 100.
No, denominator is wrong. Numerator is correct. Change
Yeah, original value, right?
original value. Okay, correct. So change upon initial value or original value, you can say anything. Change upon initial value into 100. Perfect, Shreya, Prajwal and Devshruti. Okay, into 100. So if you remember these two things and average ka basic concept, that is total upon quantity. You can solve almost all questions in data interpretation. Okay, so let's see the first type of question in data interpretation, that is the tabular format. Okay, solve this question. So इतना बड़ा आपको टेबल मिल सकता है. नाउ यहाँ पे क्रिकेट पे फोकस्ड है एंड it is basically on these students. Okay, so the faster you can calculate, the better it would be. Try and calculate students who play cricket or like cricket of each standard, starting with 6th till 10th. Add them up, and that answer. Okay, so try and find out. 491.
491.
Okay, correct. The answer is 491. Okay, so now how to do it as fast as possible? Let's see. Now it is the fastest when you have 0 0 over here. So 12 6 are basically आप कर सकते हो for this thing. 12 6 are is 72. Okay. Then 14 5s are 70. Then 16 4s are 64. Now 18 into 6.5. Okay. Now what will be 18 into 6.5? I guess we can also do it as 9 into 13, that is 117, and 24 sevens are, okay, so 24 sevens are, find it out, 168.
168.
Okay, so add this up, so 2 4 6 7 13 121 8 9 15 plus 14, so addition is 491. Okay, now बाकी सारा multiplication आसान था. Now understand how you added 180 into 65% orally. Okay, so basically आपका ये आएगा 18 into 6.5. Okay, now this multiplication could be tricky, so what I did was I divided 18 by 2, so this became 9, and 6.5 I multiplied it by 2. Okay, so basically same thing. So 6.5 into 2 is 13. So 13 nines are, we got it as 170. Okay, so that's the answer for this question, 491. Try this one. Okay, so volleyball in class 6 and basketball in class 10. 160 by 3. Okay, let's see for what others are getting.
So I'm getting 43 by 60 into 100.
Okay, let's see. Now, always remember, that's why we are taking this topic. Always remember, than those है. Okay, than those. So basically compare किसके साथ करना है? तो बास्केटबॉल इन क्लास 10 के साथ करना है. ओके, देन दोज के बाद जो भी आता है उसके साथ बेसिकली हम कंपेयर करते हैं एंड दैट वैल्यू बिकम्स योर डिनोमिनेटर. ओके, सो व्हाट इज बास्केटबॉल इन क्लास 10? दैट इज, कितना आंसर है? 180. करेक्ट. 75% of 240. Now you can use the fraction form as well. 75% is 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 into 240, you get 180. And now you have volleyball 70% of 120. That means you have 84. Okay. But हमें क्या निकालना है? कितने से कम है ये निकालना है. Okay. So therefore, what we will do is 180 minus 84 upon 180 into 100. Okay, so this subtraction, find out what it is. Denominator is 180 into 100. It 0 gets cancelled out. So I guess this is 96. So 96 upon 180. Now you can simplify this further. So 6 threes are, and this is 16. So 160 by 3. Perfect. So in this way you can, okay. Shruti, what is the denominator you have taken? The answer would be 160 by 3. Okay, understand, डिनोमिनेटर क्या होना चाहिए वो याद रखो. देन दोज के बाद जो आता है that value should be the denominator. Okay, so therefore answer will be 160 by 3 percentage less. Okay, so that's how you can solve this question. Try this one now. Okay, ठीक है. Try the next question. Okay, Yogesh, what's this thing? 125 क्या है? Okay, 875 by 9 would be correct. I didn't understand what Yogesh has written 125. Okay, so यहाँ पे कुछ कम ज्यादा वगैरह पूछा नहीं है. So basically, first of all, check cricket in class 7. Cricket in class 7 मतलब ये. Okay, so numerator will be 70. Is what percentage of the number of students? Okay, इसका मतलब denominator सिर्फ football in class 8 होगा. So football कहाँ पे है? इधर class 8. Okay, so here you can see again. यहाँ पे क्या होगा? 16 into 4.5. इसकी जगह आप 8 into 9 भी कर सकते हो. The answer is 72. So 70 upon 72 into 100. The answer would be approximately what every one of you have got. Many of you 875 by 9. That comes out to be around 97.2%. Okay, I guess everyone has understood. Okay, यहाँ पे डिनोमिनेटर 72 क्यों आया, समझ में आया? ओके, ठीक है. So numerator is 70 and denominator is 72 and just percentage निकालना है, so we get it as 97.2%. Okay, now try this one.
So can you explain what this question means? I don't even
Yes,
understand what this means.
yes, I'll explain. Okay, now understand this question. यहाँ पे क्या दिया है? In how many of the given classes can more than 90 students like all the 4 games? Okay, so basically यहाँ पे हमें क्या करना है कि in the 4 percentage values which are given to you for each standard. Okay, now whichever is the minimum value, in this particular case 6 standard में the minimum value is 50%. Okay, now because that is the minimum value, we can assume this is a possibility. Okay, यहाँ पे can दिया है. Okay, can का मतलब है possibility. So basically minimum number of the class standard class 6 is 50% who like basketball. So it can be assumed that वही 50% लोग फुटबॉल भी पसंद करते हैं, वॉलीबॉल भी पसंद करते हैं एंड क्रिकेट भी पसंद करते हैं. So that means 50% of the students of class 6 can like all 4 games. Okay, now 50% of 120 कितना है? It is 60. Okay, which is not greater than 90. So therefore 6 standard is not possible. Okay, did you understand the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now try and solve for all the standards: 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. Okay, so minimum value for 6th standard is 50. Again for 7th is also 50. For 8th it is 40. For 9th it is 55 and 10th it is 45. Okay, we took minimum percentage value because यहाँ पे क्या पूछा है? In how many of the given classes can more than 90 people? Okay, so minimum value जब हम लेते हैं फॉर एग्जाम्पल इस केस में 45% है. नाउ वी कैन एज्यूम दैट ये 45% ये बाकी तीनों गेम्स में भी कॉमन है. ये जो 45% है दैट इज कॉमन टू द रिमेनिंग 3 games एज वेल. Instead, if I take this 80% value, okay, now 80% like volleyball for sure. But because 80% is greater than 45%, I cannot say that 80% all 80% like football. That's why I took the minimum value. Okay, so sixth का 60 आया, seventh का 70 आया, eighth का 64 आया, ninth का I guess 99 आएगा, okay, and 10th का 108. So greater than 90 सिर्फ दो standards में है, which is 9th and 10th. So that would be your answer. Okay. Done with this question. Can I move on to the next one? Okay. Try this one. What can be the maximum percentage of students in class 6 who do not like any of the given games? Okay, Prasan Raj has given the answer as 10, which is wrong. Try and think. 30. Okay, that would be correct. The correct answer would be 30. Okay, now understand the concept again. This is tricky, so pay attention. यहाँ पे क्या दिया है again? What can be the maximum percentage? Okay, who do not like any of the given games? Okay, now this is for class 6. Okay, class 6 के लिए बात कर रहे हैं. Now, can I say that 50% of the students don't like any of the games? कह सकते हैं क्या? Can I say 50%?
No.
Why not? Why can't I say
Because in
that?
the other person there are greater percentages in the
Correct,
other
because we have
games.
greater percentages in cricket, volleyball and football. यहाँ पे 60% है, 70% है, 40%, 60% है. Okay, so therefore we cannot say this thing 50%, but यहाँ पे अब हमें highest percentage लेना पड़ेगा. Okay, so the highest percentage is 70%. So remaining public कितना है? 30%. 100 minus 70, 30%. Now I can say that 30% do not like any of the given games. Now because 30% यहाँ पे भी चल सकता है बाकी सारे games में. Therefore, this would be your correct answer. Okay, same question. What would be the answer for class 10th? 20. Perfect. Because class 10 का highest percentage 80 है. So 100 minus 80, the answer would be 20%. Perfect. Okay, so I guess everyone has understood this part. Okay, so this is data interpretation based on table. Now there is another type of data interpretation as well, which is known as bar graph. Okay, so bar graphs would be something like this thing. Okay, so you will be given, so exports मतलब shaded region है and imports मतलब plain region है. Okay, so this part is imports and this part is export. Okay, so now basic concept, as I said, most of the questions are based on percentage and average topic itself. So try to solve this one. Okay, Yash, both Yash have given the answer. Let's wait for others. Okay, which are the 2 years you're getting?
94 and 97.
94 and 97. Okay, let's see. Okay, perfect. Now 10%, that is not the absolute value changes for every year depending on the imports of that particular year. Okay, so यहाँ पे in 94, 10% value is 7. Okay, but the difference between this is 10. So 10 is greater than 7. So therefore 94 is satisfying. Now you can see here, यहाँ पे 10% value of imports will be 12, but gap 130 minus 120, that is 10 है, which is not valid. So therefore this is cancelled. ये तो possible ही नहीं है, छोड़ दो. And 97. Okay, 97 में 10% of 100 is 10 and gap है हमारा 12, which is again greater than 10. So this is also valid. Now in these particular cases, 98 and 99, you can see 160 है, 160 का 10% मतलब 16 से ज्यादा होना चाहिए था और यहाँ पे 15 से ज्यादा होना चाहिए था, but it is not. So therefore, as you have rightly said, 94 and 97, that means 2 years exports are greater than imports by 10%. Perfect. Solve this question. Okay, perfect. 132. Very simple. Average निकालना है. So just add up all the exports and you can divide it by the number of years. Number of years is 6. So division करेंगे तो आंसर आएगा 132. Perfect. Try this one. Okay, are you sure? सबका आ रहा है 98? परसेंटेज ग्रोथ चाहिए हमें.
So 98.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Now, what would be the percentage growth for 95? What upon what multiplied by 100 आ जाएगा?
50%. 50%. 40 by
Okay.
80 into 100.
Why 40 by 80? Export का it would be
50 by 130.
why? Okay, you are making
Difference
okay.
of
Correct.
95
Difference
and
50 आ
98.
गया. Difference 50 आया. Denominator will be 80. Okay, understand, denominator will be 80. Okay, if you remember हमने शुरुआत में देखा था percentage change. What is the formula for percentage change? Change upon original. I guess 3-4 लोगों ने आपने भी बताया था. I guess Dev Shruti was one of that. Prajwal, Shreya, Dev Shruti, you had told change upon original. Okay, so 95 में 130 हो गया है, but originally कितना था 80. So 130 minus 80, this thing, that is 50. 50 upon original value आ गया 80. So 95 का आ जाएगा this thing. Now what else? 96 का कितना आ जाएगा? It would be 10 upon 130. We are taking these two values. Okay, and 97 का तो ले नहीं सकते because it has decreased. Next is 98. Okay, so 98 का क्या आ जाएगा? Denominator will be 112 and numerator will be 58. Okay, have you understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, some of you have made mistakes. So now just compare between these three values and tell me which value is greater. Out of these 3 years, which value has the highest growth? 95.
95.
Correct. Now understand, ये actual पूरा value निकालने की जरूरत नहीं है. Data interpretation is basically of concept of approximation. So you can see ये तो cancelled out है 96 because numerator is the smallest and denominator is the greatest. Okay. So when numerator is small and denominator is greater, this value 96 तो सबसे छोटा है, ये छोड़ दो. Now यहाँ पे देखो 50 upon 80 and 58 upon 112. Okay, now you can see that the numerators are quite comparable. They are similar. So difference उन दोनों में सिर्फ 8 का है, but denominator में difference काफी बड़ा है, 32 का difference है. So you can say that 50 upon 80 value will be greater. Okay, so therefore answer will be 95. Okay, I hope everyone has understood how we solved this question. क्योंकि in spite of we revising the concept of percentage change, many of you made a mistake. I hope you have understood it now. Okay, so be careful. Okay, let's see the next question. Okay, now this is a bit tricky, so I'll just explain you this concept. What is the simple average annual growth rate? Okay, so of imports. Okay, so import की value क्या है 94 में? It is 70 and ये है 150. ओके, सो एक्चुअल इंक्रीज कितना है? इट इज, लेट्स से 80 का इंक्रीज है, 70 to 150 मतलब 80 है, एंड डिनोमिनेटर विल बी 70. Okay, so what you have to do is first find out the percentage growth. Okay, what is the percentage growth over here? Okay, Rohan, that's what the common mistake is. We cannot do 80 upon 6 over here. Okay, so what would be the this percentage change? 80 upon 70 into 100. It would be 114 approximately. We can approximate it to 115. Okay, now why are we approximating it to 115? Because 99 to 94, the gap is of 5 years. Okay, so 115 percentage total increase हो रहा है, and it is number of years is 5. Okay, so 115 upon 5, you get the answer as 23%. Okay, simple average annual growth rate, the answer would be 23%. This is a bit tricky. Generally, ऐसे questions आपको नहीं आएंगे. This is ऐसे questions generally CAT में आते हैं. Okay, but just keep in mind how to do. Why 5 in denominator? That is the gap in years. 1999, 99 minus 94. Okay, 94 का imports कितना है? 94 का imports है 70. Okay, so that's why we have 70 in the denominator. We have 99 का imports as 150. So change कितना है? 150 minus 70. Okay, so 150 minus 70 is 80. 80 upon 70 into 100. So पहले percentage change निकाला, and then we divided it by the number of years. Okay, so next one. So this is the last question from bar graph. Try to solve this. Okay, Yosh, which one year are you getting? 95. Is it correct? Check. Is the percentage increase in imports less than the percentage increase in exports? $96. Okay. Check. It is 0. Okay, Prasanraj Raj is getting the answer as 0. Okay, that would be the answer. In none of the years the percentage increase in imports less than the percentage increase in exports. Okay, that would be the answer. Okay, Yash, is it clear or should I explain with the data? Did you
So
understand?
can you explain how is it not
Yeah.
less in
Okay.
94 to 95?
Okay. So, first of all, can you tell me the number of which years have increased in both?
95,
95,
96, and 98.
correct? 95, 96, and 98. Okay. Now let's see for 95. Okay. Now for 95, percentage increase in imports. Okay. Increase in imports कितना है? Can I say it is 50 by 70? And this is 50 by 80. Ajay, is it correct? And others as
Yes,
well.
sir.
Okay. So this is imports and this is exports. Now you can see here, as the numerator is same, the denominator which value is less, that would be greater. Okay. So therefore 95 may be imports percentage increases still greater than exports. Okay. Let's see for 96. Okay. 96 में क्या होगा? 30 upon 120 and 10 upon 130. Okay. You can see here, this is also greater. Imports percentage is greater. And for 98, you can see 60 upon 100. And यहाँ पे कितना आ रहा है? 58 upon 112. Okay. In this case also, it becomes greater. Okay. So therefore, in none of the years, this is valid. So therefore, answer will be 0. Okay. I guess everyone has
Yes,
understood.
yes, sir. So I took reverse for the import and export. That's why I got wrong.
Oh, okay. Okay. So be careful. Let's move on to the next type. So this is of bar graph, and the last type of data interpretation which you guys get is the pie chart. Okay, very simple pie chart. So basically, I guess it's quite self-explanatory. We have been solving this in school as well. Can you try and solve this question? Others is also expenses, correct? Now this full pie chart is of expenses itself.
30,000.
30,000. Okay, correct. Okay. For others, I'll just tell you. Okay. So he spent on rent. Rent पे कितना किया है? 15% किया है. And food and transport together. Okay. Food and transport together, that means 8 and 22%. So that means 8 plus 22 minus 15. Okay. So this is equal to 4,500. So this is nothing but 15% of x corresponds to 4,500. We have to find out the total expenses. That means 100% of expenses. So you can see here 15 threes are 45 and ऊपर दो zeros लगे हैं. So 100 into 3 you get 300 and ऊपर दो zero डालेंगे तो आपका आंसर आ जाएगा 30,000. Okay, perfect. Solve this one. Okay, Prasan Raj is getting the answer as 25%. Okay, let's see. Others try to do it. Prasan Raj, you also try it again. 25% is wrong. Fifty is also wrong. Okay, so basically यहाँ पे हमें निकालना क्या है? First of all, understand that thing. Then his savings would be what percentage of his expenses. So basically, new savings upon new expenses into 100. This is what you have to find out. 60% is also wrong. Okay, so basically for this question, ये ऊपर का pie chart का कुछ फायदा नहीं है. Nothing is related to this thing. This question has no basis, no relation to the pie chart above. It's basically a simple percentage question. 15% is also wrong. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Assume his total income as either X or you can also assume it as 100X. It doesn't matter. Okay, X assume किया तो बाकी सारे बहुत सारे terms आपको upon 100 में आएंगे. If you assume the total income as 100X, the fraction part would be not there. Okay, 30% is also wrong. Okay, first of all, tell me what are his initial savings. अगर इनकम 100x है तो सेविंग्स कितना
10x.
होगा? 10x. Okay, now what will be his new savings?
30x.
Okay, that is where everyone has gone wrong. Okay, be careful. Nitesh has told the correct answer. It would be 12x. Savings have increased by 20%. Okay, that means वो it hasn't become 30%. Savings have not become 30%. Savings जो है 10x, 10x they have increased by 20%. So therefore it becomes 12x. Okay, now try to solve it. I guess many of you had made the same mistake. Okay, perfect. 16.66%. Okay, so savings, original savings 10% थे, so 10x है. So original expenses were basically 90x. Okay, now they have expenses have been reduced by 20%. So 20% of 90, that means 18 से minus करेंगे. So new expenses will be 72x. So now new savings है हमारे 12x. New savings 12x, new expenses 72x into 100. X gets cancelled out. This is 1 by 6. 1 by 6 is nothing but 16.66%. Okay. I hope everyone has understood.
Yes.
Okay, Siddhant, the savings 10x थे. So 10x gets increased by 20%. 10% का इंक्रीज होके 20%. 10 का 10 में 20 नहीं ऐड करना है. Okay, I'll explain this again. Okay, now if you remember the concept of percentage increase, multiplying factor, it is similar over here. Increased his savings by 20%. Okay, so savings की जो वैल्यू है वो 20% से बढ़ रही है. Okay, so savings कितना है 10% है. This gets increased by 20%. So 20% increase मतलब multiplying factor becomes 1.2. Okay, do you remember this concept of multiplying factor? 100 plus 20 upon 100. Okay, so we apply it over here. So 10x into 1.2, we get the new savings as 12x. Okay, so that's how we get this answer. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Okay, try to solve this one. 6000. Okay, let's see. Okay, correct. The answer would be 6000. Many of you have got the answer.
6,000.
Okay. So now let's see how to get this. 20% of his expenditure on others. Okay. So 20% fraction में आ जाएगा 1/5. Okay. On others. Okay. Others का कितना percentage है? 35%. Okay. So that means,
Sir, I had a question with regards to
pardon?
this. In the
Huh?
pie chart, all the questions are from the same pie chart, right? So can the values of the total be different for each question? Like we
Yes.
had the first question in which
Yes. Yes.
there was like we found the total to be 30,000, right?
Right. So
So is it
now,
possible that this might have a different value
no.
for total?
हाँ, it might have. So that's why 30,000 का 20% हम directly नहीं निकाल सकते. 1/5 into 30,000, which is 6,000. Luckily, they have not changed the value over here. But sometimes there is a possibility that they change the values. Okay, so just be careful. So now यहाँ पे कैसे किया है हमने? 20% of others, मतलब this becomes 7%. 7% corresponds to 2100. Okay, that means same thing. So expenditure on education. So 20% corresponds to, we have to find out, 7 threes are 21, so 23s are 60, and then two more zeros. Answer will be 6000. Okay, correct. Okay, solve this one. Very simple question. Very simple, correct. It would be 180 degrees. Now, how to do it is very simple. Okay, expenditure on rent. Rent का कौन सा है? 15% and others 35%. So basically that becomes addition 50%. So 50% of the total angle, that is 360, we get it as 180. Okay, so in this way you can solve it. Now coming to the next type of question, that is, now we are going to solve a few questions based on number series. Okay, very simple thing. Okay, try and solve these four questions based on number series. Now in number series, always remember uh, there are a few important things which are quite helpful. Not necessarily true every time, but the common reasons which are observed are there is something about prime numbers. Now, what do we say to numbers which are not prime? Composite numbers. Okay. So, prime numbers, composite numbers. Okay. Squares, cubes. Okay. Um, so, these are the common reasons or logics behind finding out these things. So, you can try to find out the answers for these four questions. Let's see. And the another logic is difference. Okay. Correct for this question, the answer is 97. Okay, very simple. Just find out the differences between this thing. 7, 11 difference is 4, then 9, 16, 25. So this should be 36. And next is 49. Perfect. Find out the next one. In many questions based on number series, it would be very useful if you find out the difference. Okay. So the difference between these two numbers is 216, then it is 125, then 64, then 27. Now you can see these are nothing but cubes, starting with 6 cube, 5 cube, 4 cube, 3 cube. So next number will be 2 cube gets added up. So therefore answer is 515. Perfect. Very good. Try the next one. Okay. Now, if you see over here, the difference between this is 4, then 6, then 8. Now, यहाँ पे अगर 1055 होता तो difference आता 10. So if it had been 10, it would have been consecutive even numbers. But here, because it is 9, It has become 1054. Now 4, 6, 8, 9. Are they prime? No. Are they squares? No. Are they cubes? No. Are they all composite numbers, consecutive composite numbers? They are. So therefore, next composite number आ जाएगा 10. So answer will be 1064. Okay. Now the next one, very simple logic. Now none of these logics यहाँ पे जो मैंने लिखे हैं वो applicable नहीं है, but there is another logic applicable which is multiplication. Okay. So now you can see here it is multiplied by 2, multiplied by 3, alternate हो रहा है continuous. So therefore final answer becomes 1728. Okay. Okay. So just remember these few things and basically जितना आप practice करोगे उतने logic आप you will be able to understand it. Let's see. I'll just create one right now. Okay. Find out the next number. Okay. 70 or 79. Okay. Can you explain the logic for 79? Shreya and Shilpa. Plus 17. Okay. Why is it plus 17? Okay, let's see. So यहाँ पे plus 5. Why plus 17? यहाँ पे plus 5, यहाँ पे plus 10, plus 11, plus 13. Why did you get plus 17? Okay, others, Prasanna Raj, Prajwal, Shruti, correct. The answer is यहाँ पे if you add this thing 2 plus 3, it is nothing but 5. 2 plus 8 addition is 10. 3 plus 8 addition is 11. 4 plus 9 addition is 13. So 6 plus 2, it should be plus 8. Answer will be 70. Okay. So this is another possibility of answer or logic. Let's see another one. Okay, answer is -3. Okay, anyone else? Everyone is getting -3. Okay, that is one answer. अगर -3 ऑप्शंस में नहीं है तो और क्या लॉजिक आ सकता है? Three. Okay, correct. So now there could be two different logics over here. Okay, one logic is the alternate. So I guess -9 -9. Okay, -9 ऐसा है. Okay, this is one logic. The other logic is +3 divided by 3. So +3 next will be again divided by 3. The answer will be 3. Okay, is that the same logic, Bhujang, which you by which you got it? Okay, so remember, there could be multiple logics for a given question. You just have to solve it until you get the answer amongst your options. Your question papers would be set by smart people, so they will not give you multiple correct answers, hopefully, in your answer options. So आपका एक लॉजिक आया उस वो ऑप्शन में नहीं है, just try out another. Okay, there could be many different logics. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so that's about it for number series as well. Similar concept for alphabetical series as well. For alphabetical series as well, you just keep in mind about the vowels and consonants. Also remember that there are 26 alphabets, so you can just group them in groups of 5. The last group will be of 6. Now in alphabetical series, alphabet E जो है, what is the rank of alphabet E?
5.
5, correct. And what is the reverse rank of E? If we start from
21.
Is it 21 or is it 22?
22.
Correct answer is 22. Always remember this thing. Straight rank plus reverse rank should always be 27. Okay. How to remember this? Very simple. Alphabet A पहला alphabet है, and reverse से देखा तो that becomes the last alphabet, that is 26th alphabet. Okay. So therefore, you have total of 27 alphabets. Addition should always be 27. Okay, so tell me what is the rank of M? Straight rank क्या है? What is the straight rank of M? 13. What will be the reverse rank?
14.
14. Correct. M straight rank 13 है. So 27 minus 13, reverse rank will be 14. Okay. Now these small things will be very useful for not only your alphabetical series, but also topics such as coding and decoding. Okay, So remember this thing. So now I'll just okay. Okay, so that's it from my side. Okay, so we have covered quite a few topics over the period of last 15 lectures. Okay, so continue practicing. Okay, is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So continue practicing with all the topics which we have done. You can ask your doubts in the group as well. We'll keep in touch over there. And I guess इसी हफ्ते से आपका ये भी शुरू हो रहा है ना कैंपस प्लेसमेंट और इज इट ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड?
Started, sir.
Okay, very good. So be prepared with all the topics. Don't keep it as a last moment practice for your companies. In the current scenario, COVID scenario, placements are difficult to get. So just sit for all the companies and get your campus placement as soon as possible. Your college will most probably allow you to sit for, I guess आपका policy ऐसा है कि अगर if the package of the new company is higher than the previous one, you are eligible. ऐसा कुछ policy है. Just check with your college authorities and then sit for the companies. Also, ये तो पहला राउंड तो आप क्लियर कर जाओगे एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट. Be prepared for the next group discussion rounds as well. You need to know all the current affairs which are happening all over the world. So, because that affects your placement scenario as well. Okay, so for example, Donald Trump changes any policy over there in USA, that will have a direct or indirect effect on your campus placements as well. So you should be aware not only for uh, your understanding, but this will also be useful in your group discussions. So remember these small things, and I guess this session was quite useful for you guys as well. I had a great time teaching from my home to you. So we'll stop here for today. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the group. We'll keep the group intact. I'll post the daily tests over there. Whenever possible, you can solve the daily tests. And I guess that's it from my side. Okay. Once this lockdown and Corona situation gets sorted, I would love to meet you all, maybe in the college, or you can come at my classes. My classes are at Navi Peth near Dandekar Bridge. Okay, so that's it from my side. Okay, bye bye. So we'll see you soon, hopefully. Bye.